Hey guys, Tate here, and this is the first of 3 breakdown videos that I'm going to be doing about the Call of Duty Ghosts trailer and the behind the scenes trailer that we saw at the Xbox One reveal, and that's going to take some getting used to because I'm not used to calling it Xbox One, but that's what the new Xbox is going to be called if you didn't know. But getting back onto topic, Call of Duty Ghosts, and this is the first one of 3 as I've already said. This one is on multiplayer, the other 2 are going to be on the single player, and the other one's going to be on like the guns and new features basically. But getting right into the new multiplayer details that we've seen, and we don't normally see multiplayer details officially confirmed in a trailer this early on in the year, so it's an absolute gift for them to give us some details this early on, and they have shown us dynamic maps. This is just one of 2 new features and possibly more that they've put into the game, but they only showed off 2 of them. So dynamic maps are basically just what they say in the name. They change due to different circumstances, due to different player actions and things like that. And a couple of things he talked about were things like big earthquakes, floods. They can change the shape of the map and the different routes in the map that you can take. Also, player driven actions are something that can change the map as well, so opening doors, closing doors, exploding traps can all help to contribute to changing the flow and the feel of the map. And I guess this is the closest thing that people are going to get to destructible environments that are in Battlefield. And some people wanted them to be in Call of Duty. A lot of people didn't really expect them to be in Call of Duty, and this is some kind of like middle ground in between the 2. So the whole thing isn't destructible and changeable, but some of it is, and it's still gonna. It's kind of like a more rigid version of destructible environments and destructible things to interact with. So it still keeps that kind of like rigidity of the map, so people aren't going to be able to take advantage of it basically, but it does mean that you're going to be able to tactically close off routes or make routes more appealing to the opposition, so you can you know where they're going to be going basically, and I think it's a pretty cool introduction into the multiplayer feature. So now moving on to the second big multiplayer thing that was revealed in this trailer, and that is character customization. Now this is something that I guess we've been able to do to some degree in the past, especially in Black Ops 1, being able to change the colour of the face paint on the character, but that's basically it. It's very limited. But in Call of Duty Ghosts they've massively increased the character customization to the point where you can basically create your own character. You can change the body shape, size of the character, you can also change the head of the character and every single piece of gear that he's wearing, the helmets, the colour of his camouflage, everything like that. Now this is something super cool, and I didn't see this coming. It's something like loads of people would have liked to have happened, but I don't think it was really on the horizon of what people thought was going to be happening. It was totally out of the blue, and I think this is going to be absolutely awesome. I'm going to see some wacky combinations, but it's going to be really cool to see what people can come up with. But yeah, it's not going to change the gameplay much, but it's going to look very cool, and it's going to be something cool that you can implement into the game. So they are the only 2 things they revealed about the multiplayer, but there are a couple of things linked into multiplayer, like the weapons and also the new animations that I'm going to be talking about in the next video, the second part of this, the breakdown of the extra parts of the trailer, so those animations and extra things like that that I haven't picked up on in the single player or the multiplayer one. But also check out the single player one, that'll be uploaded very shortly as well. So thank you very much for watching guys, check out the other 2 parts of this video, and I hope you all have a great day.